Hello and welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm your host, Roger Gauthier, founder of TriVision Global and creator of the Entrepreneur's Pit Stop, working in conjunction with Dr. Joseph Peck of Empower 2000. And today is day 6, and I'm jazzed to share with you Tor Wrestland. Tor is a productivity expert from Norway, and when he's not playing with penguins or wrestling with polar bears, he helps online entrepreneurs skyrocket their productivity and earn more money in their business. He's owner of TimeManagementChef.com and author of the ebook Insane Productivity Hacks. His title today is 6 Productivity Hacks to Skyrocket Your Life and Business. Of course, I don't get paid to sing, so welcome to today's program, Tor.
Thanks a lot, Roger. It's an honor to be here.
Yeah, it's exciting. This is neat. You know, I had an opportunity to meet you online, and we connected through Twitter, and now we're have a great opportunity here to learn about productivity hacks. I'm already experiencing some tremendous results in my own life from some of your techniques, so I'm excited to hear what you have to share with us today.
Thank you, Roger. I really appreciate those kind words.
And I love your writing. Your style of writing is so unique and fresh, so it's a joy to read your blog. So now we're going to be moving from 2015 here into 2016. What impact does productivity have on individuals, entrepreneurs, and their business?
To be quite honest, productivity is, I think, one of the skills that is like one of the most underestimated skills. Because the thing here as an entrepreneur, as with most people, of course, you only have 24 hours in your day. So it's all about how to prioritize your most important tasks in your business every single day, so you kind of can skyrocket your business. So it's all about actually, number one, knowing exactly how your business makes money, and then to kind of take those streams of income and identify exactly which specific activities you need to do every single day in order to get more money.
Right. I remember my mentor, Jim Rohn, used to teach me, he said the difference between people who are wealthy and people who are struggling is how they use their time, because we both have the same 24 hours in a day.
Definitely. He was definitely a great man and one of my mentors too.
So you say that there's 6 productivity hacks here. So what are the 6 that you can share with us today?
So basically, it's about planning, because that is really crucial. And then you have to use a master to-do list, and then you have something that I call the ABCDE method, and you have to something that I call to make yourself unreachable. And then you have to no multitasking and saying no.
And you talk a little bit about that. You have a book that you wrote too, right? You share that a little bit there in your book?
Yeah. So long story short, I used to work for one of the biggest companies in Norway as a system administrator for their SAP solution. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Boring German system.
An IT guy.
Yeah. So, and the thing is that when I was working in that company, I was working like insane amount of hours, and I had like my position, I had the responsibility and the workload of like 1.5 positions, so 150%. So I was kind of always falling behind because it was impossible to stay on top of my to-do list. And then I realized that, okay, now I have like 2 choices. Either I can do nothing and I will literally drown in my work, and I will get fired because I will not be able to kind of keep up with the insane workload. And alternative option number 2 was to actually just like pull my stuff together and just do something about it. So yeah, I'm kind of like a high achiever, so I chose the latter one. So
option
I created, yeah. So I created this productivity system, and I actually managed to increase my own productivity with 200%. And that means that I was able to complete in 2 hours what I used to spend 8 hours on doing before. So you can imagine that once I did that, my kind of output skyrocketed, and I was able to do like a lot of stuff. And yeah, it's really a game changer. And when I decided to leave my six-figure job and start my own business, that is kind of something I have incorporated in my own business as well. So yeah, like 17th of December now recently was my birthday, and that was kind of my anniversary. I had been running my own business online for about a year, and in that period of time, 12 months, I managed to get featured on 85 big blogs.
Wow.
So,
well, happy birthday to you. That's quite a feat.
Thank you.
Yeah, you almost sound more like a productivity Superman with that. So, can you share a few tips then on how entrepreneurs or even individuals can become more productive?
Definitely. So, what I'm going to share now is that you guys may have heard about it before. You may have read about it in like all the like million of different blog posts you've been reading. But the real difference is that the things that works today is not really about reinventing the wheel. It's actually to choose something that works for you and then actually to apply it. Because most people are like, oh, I've read about that. Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. But the thing is, they aren't doing it. So what Napoleon Hill said in his book, Think and Grow Rich, at the end is like, knowledge is not power. Application of knowledge is power. Because the thing is, like, it doesn't like have anything to say if you have like the best process model how to run your business. And you may have been spending like $1 million in the best coaching and consulting services to create it. But if you don't apply it, it's a total waste.
Yeah, what good is it? Exactly.
Yeah. So number one would actually be to plan your day in advance. So the best way would be to actually plan your schedule or plan your day a week in advance. That might be a bit too hardcore for some people, but at least plan your day one day in advance. So the night before you go to bed, just plan your day so you know what to do. Because the thing is that so they say that the experts say that every minute spent on planning saves you 10 minutes in execution. And the thing here is that have you heard about the 2 golden hours, Roger?
No, I'm not familiar with that story.
Yeah, so basically has been doing like a lot of research, and they have come up with that most people, the majority of people, are the most productive the 2 first hours after they get out of bed. Obviously there are exceptions, so some people are more productive in the evening, and there are like night owls. But the thing is that you have to identify when you are the most productive during your day. And then you block out those 2 golden hours and you only do very important tasks. So you would put your most income generating tasks in those 2 hours.
Right.
And when you're able to do that, you will become very productive. And there have also been like extensive studies in America that I think it was that the average CEO is working 1.5 hour productive time every single day. All the other things are like filling in reports or responding to necessary requests and all that kind of stuff, but only 1.5 hour productive work every single day. So imagine if you were able to actually work 3 hours of productive time every single day, you would actually be twice as productive as the average CEO in USA.
Yeah. No, it's amazing that we get, we are as advanced as we are as a society, only putting in 1.5 hours of productivity, It amazes me. Wow. Well, now what's the one thing that people can do that if they want to increase their income for 2016 in their life and in their business? What's that one thing people can do?
If they want to increase their income, I would actually say that you need to set goals. So I have a system that I call the dumb smart system. So it's basically you take a big hairy goal and you break it down into smaller manageable goals. So let's say an example that you want to, I'm just going to throw out the number here. Let's say that you want to earn $12,000 more in 2016. Okay, so you have $12,000 during the year. You break it down, that's $1,000 more per month. And then you drill down and you say, okay, now I know that I need to make $1,000 more per month. Then you need to specify exactly which key activities do I need to do in order to earn $1,000 more per month. So basically that would be like, just using you as an example. In your example, I know you work as a business coach and you're really good at it. So for instance, if you were to do that, you would actually be to get one more clients that were paying you, for instance, $1,000 each month. So you would kind of take your services and you will kind of say that, okay, I need to take these $1,000 per month and I want to earn it on this service or this service, because then you can kind of break it even more down. So you will be able to say, okay, I need one more coaching client each and every single month in order to kind of reach my monthly goal. And then you would ask yourself, what do I need to do? I need to go to a BNI meeting, I need to network more, I need to get out there. And then you focus on the specific activities that will bring you closer to your goal.
Right. That's so critical to do that. I remember I was in one of the programs that I did. We talked about goal setting, right? A lot of people write those goals down and they have New Year's resolutions and things they want to accomplish. But I've set thousands of goals, and some I've achieved, some I've not. But the ones I achieved actually, like you shared, broke down into tangible steps to do in order to achieve it. And then it's even gone further now with your productivity hack of actually putting it in your calendar, and that it's going to show up on a particular day and you have to do it on that day. That really makes a big difference.
Absolutely. And the thing is that most people, Roger, when they set their goals, it's more like, okay, I'm going to set goals for my business because they have heard that people do set goals for their business. But the thing is that in order to kind of truly succeed with your goals, it's very important that you have a strong why, a strong burn and passion to why you want to reach your goals. Because the thing is that reaching your goals, if you want to earn more the next year than you did this year, you most certainly have to do something that you didn't do last year. You have to go outside your comfort zone. You have to push yourself to doing things that you are obviously uncomfortable with doing, but also that you probably don't really want to do, but you have to do it. Right. And the thing is that you will meet a lot of challenges and obstacles, and it's all comes down to how strong is your why. Right. Because it's like you're like a car, a vehicle, and it takes you from point A to point B, and the fuel in the car, it's your why. So if you don't have a strong why, it would be like after you do 10 cold calls, it would be like, oh no, he said no again. Oh, I'm not cut out for this crap. Oh, I'm throwing in my towel. So instead of that, it's more like, hey, I don't freaking care. I'm going to hit my goal this month, no matter what. How many cold calls will I do? As many as it takes.
Right. Yeah, it's so key. Yeah, that's right. That's powerful. Yeah, especially those whys. It's like it's what pushes you up the hill when you don't want to go up the hill.
Yeah.
So, well, now I know as people are heading off into 2016 here and they're finishing off 2015, what's one final word you may want to share with individuals to finish off 2015 really strong and to set themselves up really for an awesome 2016, where they can see their dreams coming true?
Is this related to their business goals or?
Yeah, I mean both. Both life and business, right? How can they finish off strong and then get themselves up to rate? Really, my goal is to see people make their dreams starting to come true in 2016.
Yeah. So I would say that now. So most people are now looking at the calendar. It's now like 21st of December, and most people are like, it's Christmas and we relax and eat some turkey and have like a good time, and I'm going to do like my game session at the day before New Year, and then in New Year they will be like, oh, this is my New Year resolution. Oh, I just made it yesterday. So instead of doing that stuff, because New Year's resolution, there's not very much like impact or power or strong why behind it. So you have to be strategic. Like if what you should do now is actually now is the great time to sit down and make a really good strategy on how to reach your goals the next year. Because, for instance, if you're an online entrepreneur, you, for instance, want to increase your email list in order to get more targeted leads, and then in order to give them awesome services and solutions to their biggest problems. So then, for instance, you would need to have a game plan on how you're able to do that. So in my example, my goal is to dramatically grow my email list with targeted subscribers. So instead of now sitting and just waiting and kind of looking forward to the presents and like the jingles on the television and that kind of stuff, I work my butt off. So I work like crazy, because I know that when I kind of leave 2015, I will have done like everything in my power to kind of have done the hard work, because then you will get the rewards in 2016. So example with guest posting, and the same is with contacting your leads too. When you reach out to your leads now, you will harvest the reward in 2016. So that basically means that you will enter 2016 with a bang, because you're already kind of connected with the right potential customers. You sent out the proposals for the deal. You're doing all the hard work now, and then you will kind of start at the top, kind of harvesting in 2016 instead of starting from the scratch, where you have to create a prospect list, where you have to start reaching out. So yeah, so my tip is do it now.
Do it now. Yeah, that's key. What they say, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, and today you build momentum for tomorrow based on what you do today. So those are good. Those are good words. Good words. Now, I know you have shared with the audience, you had a Christmas gift that you wanted to pass along to them, and
yeah, sure. I wrote a book that is called Insane Productivity Hacks, where I'm actually sharing my exact step-by-step system on how I managed to double my own, how I managed to increase my own productivity with 200%. So by applying this, you can actually learn how to double your productivity within 7 days. And I made something special for your awesome listeners, and it's you can download the ebook at timemanagementchef.com/Roger.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Awesome name, awesome present.
Well, we appreciate that. We really do. It's going to be exciting. So now I also know that you've started something fresh and something new, and talking about becoming a blogger outreach ninja. Can you share quickly a little bit about that?
Yeah, so basically this is something that applies to any business, but especially for the businesses online. So in order to grow your business fast, it's really all about who you know. So if you know influential people, they can open doors for you, and if you know the right people, you can do joint ventures, projects together, and that's really all what networking is about. So what I'm doing, I've created like a specific program where I'm using the tactics and strategies I have used to get to know some of the top online influencers online, which basically was really important for me when I grew my blog and got featured on 85 different blogs in 12 months. So this course is called actually how to blogger outreach like a boss, and you can find it on timemanagementchef.com/boss.
Yeah, that's such a critical thing that people need to understand, because all of this technology, social media, Twitter, Facebook, all of these things, eventually they're going to go away, right? I mean, all the tactics and strategies we're using are going to go away. But really, what's never going to ever leave is building relationships with the right people.
That's so true.
That's really critical. Well, Tor, we appreciate the opportunity to connect with you today. Do you have any final words that you want to share, a last-minute thought before we part ways?
Not really. I just want to say that don't look at productivity as kind of something boring, but when you say productivity, it may sound a bit boring. Just look at it as a tool in your toolbox, that if you're able to kind of improve that tool alone, can actually double and triple income in the next year if you only focus on your most income generating tasks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. And then if they want to follow up with you, they want to go deeper into what you shared here, where can they get a hold of you? What's the best step to take?
And they can just go to timemanagementchef.com and just contact me there if they want to. So no worries.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And, you have a beautiful Merry Christmas there in Norway. I know you have a little one now that's entered your life that you're going to be sharing with her first Christmas. And so beautiful time.
Absolutely. You have a great Christmas with your wonderful family too, Roger.
Thank you, Tor. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again in 2016.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Bye-bye.